Well, welcome once again. This is Breakthrough with Jeff, and this is the place we live life with zero limits. We believe that there are no limits apart from the limits we put in our minds, in our stories, in our patterns, and it's possible to be free from all these limits. And today in the show, I am joined by Coach Joyce. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Coach Joyce Njega. I am a light up and communications coach. I have journeyed with D.L.C for this year since April.
Yeah.
I am a certified coach, courtesy of the training at D.L.C. And I'm here to speak about my chapter in the book that is Success Mindset, and this chapter is Lighting Up for Success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lighting up for success. Hashtag. Guys, if you're listening to us on the comment section, hashtag lighting up for success. What is this chapter about, Coach?
Lighting Up for Success basically is a journey that I wrote up about because I have taken that journey for years. But it was in this year that I realized that there's so much a limit that I have put myself in, courtesy of the fears and I have put or have had in my life. This chapter identifies fear as one of the great limitations towards achieving my God-given purpose, and that too for anyone else. So in this chapter, I've come up with various forms of fear: the fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, the fear of other people's opinions, the fear of the unfamiliar, the fear of even fear itself. So, for our listeners, it's beautiful when you identify your fears and start looking up for what likely has brought them up, and if at all, are they real? Are they existing? Are they serving you in any manner? And if not, then they need to be addressed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, because I read somewhere fear can stand for false expectations appearing real.
Yes.
And most of the time, what we fear is not even real.
True.
Yeah.
So, yes, Coach. My chapter now says that in this fear, I've found myself just allowing a lot of opportunities to pass for fear of not believing that I am enough for that particular opportunity. I'm believing that it is better for someone else.
Yes.
And so as at now, I have the courage. I'm walking that journey of courage and boldness, of venturing into very new spaces, new ideas, allowing myself to meet new people, allowing myself to just even hear different opinions, because probably that fear was not allowing me to embrace other opinions except what I know and I believe. Anything different, would make me put a wall. So the chapter basically tells the reader that it is possible to break out of these fears, as long as, first of all, you are able to identify them. You identify the source. Where is this fear coming from? You identify, is it real in the first place?
Yes.
Is it serving you in any manner? Could it be that it is a pattern? It comes at a certain point in the year, it comes at a certain time in your life, and then can just identify how to break that pattern and dare into that which you feared before.
Mm.
Yes, Coach.
So identify is the first check and then break the pattern.
Yes.
You said there's something else after breaking the pattern.
You dare into that fear by looking at life from a different perspective.
Perspective. So break the pattern and then change your perspective. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know, dear viewers, where you are at in this process. Identifying the story. And this is where you really must be honest with yourself and be willing to see yourself for the way you are without the makeup and the icing on the sugar, just on the cake, just you and the situation you're in right now without fear. So when you can identify, when you can sit with someone and really look at your life in the mirror and see what it is that is stopping you, the fears, the worries, the overcaution, perfectionism, all that is holding you back. If you're able to do that, then you can break it. But sometimes that's not possible when we are not willing. But the fact that you're listening to us today is a good sign that you're willing to begin this journey. You're willing to step into your truth and break the patterns that that held you back. I don't know, Coach, what did you realize was the price you were paying to continue being under fear's influence? What price? Can we touch more on the pain that what did it cost you? Because most people don't see the cost of being where they are. Most people don't count the cost of where they are, and that's why they stay there longer than necessary.
And this, Coach, is basically when you allow yourself to look into it. Otherwise, it feels a very comfortable state because you are familiar with it.
Yes.
Breaking out of that means you venture into the unfamiliar. And the cost has been probably even health-wise. It has been losing opportunities. It has been not being able probably to easily network with new people because you're afraid of venturing into that unfamiliar territory. And not allowing yourself to try out new things. Or get really fully into purpose where God desired you to be. So it has really been held back into fulfilling or living a fulfilled life, a totally fulfilled life. It has also interfered with relationships that would have otherwise been better and good because of fear. And probably it's also a form of communication. You see, fear simply says, it also means not trusting both yourself, both the people around you, and even God himself. Yes.
That's true.
So,
that's
yes.
true.
So,
that's
so
why I realized
God is on a low, giving a percentage. Yes. So it's been a good journey having come to that realization and taking up the journey, the process and the journey to come out of that.
Yes. Now, Coach, I realize it's like the opposite of fear. It's love. Like when you can only dispel fear by allowing love into your life. And I think as we grow up, we resist the awareness and the experience of love. And that's love. And that's why the Bible says God is love. And when you begin to know yourself and love yourself and find your true identity, which is what Destiny Life Coaching is about, discovering who you are and then really connecting with that and loving that, then the fear will not be able to penetrate your heart. So what I do with my clients, coach, is to point them towards love and towards the awareness of love, the fact that at your true essence, you are loved and you are loving and you deserve love and you deserve to be loved. And when you open that door, confidence and boldness begins to just naturally flow because you are in your true element. When you find yourself, you find that inner acceptance, inner, you allow yourself to be that authentic self.
Authentic,
And
yes.
as we help our clients to connect and deal with fear, it's also good to point them towards love.
Yes.
And
I
I would
love
like
that.
to know, yes, go ahead, coach.
Yes, I love that bit because I also had fear of really telling my story, like
Yeah,
telling my
yeah,
story and
it's
saying that,
hard
well,
to be
yes,
hard, yes. Uh-huh.
struggle on this or the other. But I've learned that that story is a stepping stone for someone else to become strong. It allows me to live my purpose. It allows me to be a transformer. I can help someone transform, an agent of transformation and an agent of
Yeah.
change through my
Ooh,
story,
nice.
through my struggle, and now
Yeah.
from the struggle into purpose and into something different. So that
Awesome.
authentic to me is what was veiled and covered,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it also, of course, shielded, not really shielded, but it held me back from true joy, a true
Yes.
living.
Yes.
Yes, yes, but
Wow.
this
And
is this is
that's
very
where
good.
many people are stuck. Many people
Yes,
are stuck in their identity. And I know there are people who tell others that they must accept themselves for what they are. And sometimes they're telling them to accept their false identity, which is modeled after fear. And
yes,
you're being told to accept. No, you don't have to accept. You don't
oh,
have to accept yourself. You can redefine yourself. You can rewrite your story. You don't have to accept it. And
yes,
when you can identify the pain that you're going through your story and your identity, then you don't want to spend another night there in your
yes,
false identity.
right,
And that's the moment you begin to unwrap your true identity. And this is the
yeah,
gift
yes,
we give the world through coaching.
true.
What else would you like to share, coach? Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like to share this in relation still to that authentic beat,
Yes.
because the chapter that talks about light up for success,
Mm-hmm.
as I probably earlier said, it simply says that it's like you shed the weight that slows you down to moving
Yeah.
and attaining and getting
Mm-hmm.
to purpose. You shed
Yes.
that weight.
Mm-hmm.
Two, addressing your fears also
Mm-hmm.
sheds light into your future, because fear simply
Mm-hmm.
it dims
Mm-hmm.
it dims your purpose, it dims your success, it dims your abilities, it cripples every bit of what you need to achieve,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Yeah.
makes you become very short-sighted.
True. True.
Yes, yes. So lighting up is that topic or title is carrying with it too. It's twin. The light
Yeah.
for the opposite of heavy,
Mm-hmm.
because fear is heavy, and
Yeah.
the light, the opposite of darkness, because fear also
Mm-hmm.
brings with it a
Mm-hmm.
lot of darkness and in one's life. So yeah,
Mm.
I think when when we realize that there are patterns that are not serving us, there's perspective. You look at things from a perspective that just adds on to that fear instead of setting you free to move forward. Then this is just a beautiful journey when you realize it's great to step out of that fear and rewrite your story and come out free and from that cocoon, from that complacency, from that comfort zone. It's also comfortable because you're certain. you want to be certain of everything before you take that step. Yeah.
Wow. And our dear viewers, we are happy you're following through, and I would like to know your takeaway from this conversation. Lighting up success. Put the light on, set your spark on. Some of us just need a conversation with our coach to light up our success, to light up our future, and to leave behind the burden of fear, overcaution, worry, perfectionism, all these enemies of your soul. Because as long as you're carrying all these enemies, there's no way you're going to run towards your destiny. It's not possible. You're overwhelmed. It's not possible to reach your destiny. And I'm sure Coach will be inviting you to book a consultation session, and this could be your gift. Courtesy of this show, you can book a free consultation session, and from there she will help you to design a new chapter where you can rewrite your life and design your life from your authentic, true self. So, Coach, how can someone connect with you?
Yeah, I'll leave the number on 0722 322 442. I'll also be, now once they get that number, from that number they'll get other forms of communication that they can use, so they can use that, and on WhatsApp other forms of communication will come up using that number. Yes,
we'll leave it under the video so you can go there and connect with the coach. Coach, what's your parting shot? What would you tell people? By the way, if you're wondering which chapter is this and what are we talking about here? So Destiny Life Coaching, we group coaches together to write a book, and there's an upcoming book on success mindset, understanding how to live your best life now, creating those principles and patterns and perspectives that help you live your success, not tomorrow, but right now. And Coach Joyce is one of the authors in this book, and she has written a chapter on lighting up your success. You don't want to miss this one. Make sure you subscribe and follow us so you can know when the book is out. Coach, what's your parting shot?
Parting shot is let each one of us allow ourselves to be. We are not to live our lives to the full without fear of what happens. I call it adventures with God. God created us to fulfill our purpose and to live our life to the full. And He has given us everything that we need for life.
Amen.
So we should step out there without fear and fulfill the purpose for which God designed us to. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you, our dear viewers. Make sure you forward this to your friends, to your relatives. If you love someone, they can reach out and activate their true success. We are going to leave our links down there. We are also leave behind under this video the link for the Breakthrough Forum. After the Saturday experience, Coach, I went ahead and developed part 1 and part 2 of the Breakthrough Forum, where step by step you can have the work access to a lifetime access to the workbook at any moment. You can go through the steps of breaking through, discover what story that is holding you back and break it, build a new story, live a life of zero limits. And I'll leave the link below there. If you're interested, you can right away get access to those tools and strategies. You're going to get 7 videos of mine. I'm training you on how to shift your story, and 7 worksheets you can do and just submit, and I will give you a response. Thank you so much. It's always an honor to help encourage you towards your dream. And this is what we do at Breakthrough Show. Thank you. God bless you, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Okay, bye.